Welcome back to our continuation of our playthrough, our first playthrough of Crate, the robotic character in Backpack Hero. When we last left off, we actually picked up a very nice item in the form of ray gun, and we've got a lot of refreshing mana regening. We're not really worrying about our switches or anything like that. It's a little bit too advanced for our first time playthrough here, but I bet that we can get some awesome stuff going. And I love that we picked up the defensive grid early. I'm not sure if that's a guaranteed item or if we just got very lucky, but regardless, very happy to see it. Now, Lucky Shiv, we could, I guess, chuck it in the middle here somewhere if we wanted to. Ooh, a conduit. No, we're not really going for that. We're going to sell this. We do have a reroll. We do have a broken ring. Honestly, I like the idea of our broken ring being placed somewhere along here as well. So instead of our money going there, why don't we buy our broken ring and we just use our mana on our regen, on our ring, all of the above there. That sounds beautiful. Now, Doru. No. Bouncer, I still don't know how we would ever use Bouncer. Dice could be useful, we're not going to worry about it just yet. I think we just continue onwards. Now, what I would like to see is actually popping our liquid armor in the line of things here, so that we don't take any unnecessary damage. We don't want to die on a silly attack, although I guess we could always reroll beforehand. In fact, why don't we reroll? We'll put you back out of the way. You know, after just talking about how awesome it was going to be. We then fire you off this way and we see how things go. We get some block, we get some healing, and I like that this is here, so the regen is used before. So we use the block, then the regen, then it goes back around, then it comes back through, then we use the mana here again first on this, and then we use this one here again second. But let's see how much damage we do with our ray gun. It's going to start off being not much whatsoever. 3, but once it comes back all the way back through, then we'll be doing good stuff. Did it fire there? Oh, it can only be used one time each turn. Never you mind. In that case, how do we play this? We're gonna have to position things a little bit differently now, aren't we? We're not going to do so just yet, but as we can see, you are adding a curse. I think that's fine though. I think we just continue with things as they are. Actually, giving you another chance to attack there is fine, because it does mean that we get another chance to regen a little bit more HP. Look at how much poison we're adding after 2 turns though. We will add this. On use, adds rage to all enemies. Oh, sounds fine to me. Okay, we regen for a little bit more there again. And of course, we run out of mana there because we can't mana every single turn. Look at that poison though, beautiful. Beautiful. Now we do need to pop this ray gun somewhere up here. Get some items. Circuit board for a refresh. Creates 2 charges with 1 energy. So wherever we pop it, we get to use it though, don't we? It goes multiple different ways. What we could do is this could be a last resort here. So we pop this battery down here. If need be, we can stack up a whole bunch of extra damage through there. Now, what else do we do? Great question. Great question. I think we pop this up here, maybe? That does mean less poison being stacked. Is that okay? I think it has to be. I can't think of another way that we really rearrange things here just yet. Actually, no, I can. We go something like this, and then we change this for this here. We then fire it through here. None of this really makes any difference. It's going to hit our microchip every time, unless we do something like this. Our short arrow is really doing nothing here, and I think that's what we get rid of. We might as well pop our poison potion through here as well, so that it gets used up. In fact, I think we swap it out for this here in case we need a circuit board usage at some point. We don't have any keys, we go to our question mark and we see what's on offer here. Spin the wheel, another spin. 1 time each combat, creates a brick in this row. Oh wow, okay, so that's going to help with our brick build if we ever want it. Wizard's Robe, adds 2 block, adds 2 mana to connected mana network. Wizard's Robe would be quite nice. I think we spin for free. Considering our curse quite low, of course, so naturally that's exactly what we will hit. Fuck. That was not meant to come true. We'll pop that there. No, we'll take the damage, screw it. We're not going to spin again here just yet. We're going to finish off this fight. Now, fire through here, it goes around this way. Does it pop our battery? That's a great question. I've got no idea. Let's find out. I think it did. Yes, it did. Does that mean it's going to fire at the end of this? I'm so lost about what's going on here. Oh, it fires against the bow again there. Oh my god, it did fire through there. And that means, oh my god, we're doing so much. Look at that poison there. Brilliant. I actually forgot about the fact that now that we're redirecting it down the middle, it now goes through this and then hits this one here too. In fact, I would like some extra mana stones here. How much damage is this doing each time it rolls around too? That's what I want to know. We'll go for you in the middle here. Does it show? How much damage is that? That was 7 plus 14, 21 damage when it hits here. I think that's well worth it. We are, wow, not enough poison there to kill you. I see how it is. The good news is that we're still gaining HP through this combat anyway. Putting up enough block, and everything else is working well for us. There we go. You're both dead. Problem solved. Good as gold. Picking up these boosters here are fantastic as well. If we get any more of those, we absolutely will be taking them the first opportunity that we get. Cup of oil. And there's no real reason not to, right? Do have another arrow. Again, we're going for our poison arrow. That's the thinking though. Magical herb does mean that we get more regens through here if it does get popped. So I'm actually going to take that one as well. You know what? Screw it. We're going to pop this in here too. Go for our cup of oil. I don't even know anymore. We're just going all in here apparently. So we obviously start here. Or do we start with this one first? I don't know. I don't care. We're going for it. Now I think, yeah, this will regenerate, that will regenerate multiple of the mana that we've used up. Only 2 out of the 6 that we possibly could have got, but I think it still was worth it. We are getting plenty of blocks. It's still going through. Oh my god, now the extra battery's going too. It's also getting extra charges from our booster. We take you out. Was that perfect damage? That's incredible. Now, we're not going to change this winning formula. It's working quite nicely for us. And now I feel like I'm getting a good feel for this character, especially with a Mana Stone bow. And we are obviously wasting a little bit of mana out that way. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't. We are also regenning back up to near full HP as well. We're not doing much direct damage, but our poison damage is doing great work. Of course, our direct damage is coming from our ray gun, which is better than nothing. Okay. We could try the Mason's tools, which I'm honestly not opposed to. In fact, I think we give it a go here. I think we do give it a go. Cup of oil, why not? No reason not to, right? Don't want the slime sword. Lucky ring. Yeah. I don't know. We can pop this here. Pop that one there. We finished choosing. Why don't we go back to here? Let's see what our Mason's tool were again. Was it a big one? Where was it? Oh no, it was in the rolling one here, wasn't it? Okay, so we've got to try a few times there. We're going to try and spin to get it. Is that a 2x2 or is it a 1x1? It looks big. Did we get another curse? Right, we're going to skip that curse again. We're going to spin for a bit more gold. I should be saving our gold there in case we get something else. Please? Done. It is a 2x1. Okay. Rates a brick in this row. That means that we can reorganize them later on, and that's every time it's used, once per combat. Right, okay, we get rid of the unstable mana. We pop our bandages here. We pop our masonry tools here. Oh no, it's a 1x1. Great, even better. Even better. Now the mana stays where it is. Automatically use your core at the start of each turn. I don't think we really want to do that just yet. That sounds very, very scary. In case we need to reorganize things. Now we fire things here. Rates one here. Yes, okay, great. Oh. Why can that be placed here? Wait, that now gets destroyed though, doesn't it? Oh, bugger. Bugger. How do we do this then? We could pop it here, then it falls down. Oh no, this is the multi-use one. This is the single use. So we can actually just pop it down there. I'm fine with that. You do have some thorns. Thorns not a massive issue. We're getting some regens. You are almost dying in one turn now. Great stuff. Might as well just fire this to finish you off. There we go. Great. We get some items. Oh my god. Vacuum. The closest item below is pulled up. What? What? That's too much. This is getting too silly. Multiplies poison to enemies by 100%. That sounds fantastic, especially with this poison arrow there. We'll go for the debuff potion here too. Now, if we apply a heavy here, then we'll be able to put... Okay, we'll be able to use our Mason's tool, it'll go here. That's absolutely fine. What do we have in our forge? How much gold do we have? 48, great. 2 block to a shield, 3 slow to enemy to a weapon, 1 poison to a weapon. More poison to this would be quite nice. Also, we could add extra shield to this one. But it's not going to be much. It really isn't going to be much. We'll wait on that one. We do have a heal down the bottom, which might be quite useful. We just start off with our core here once again, and we will go for... What are you doing? You're summoning. We'll go for you here. Another brick here. Now we're getting some passive block with all of these stacking up. Is this going to be enough to take you out here? It is indeed. Unfortunately, we can't change our focus there when you're dying to poison, but that doesn't really matter. Now, you are fleeing. We probably want to take the purple snail out before a curse comes in. So I think we just keep going as we are. And again, the passive block that we're getting from our broken ring, from our other... Where's our other block coming from? From this one here, of course, the defensive group. That's our major one at the moment. If we got a second one, that would be great too. We go for you. Because again, you don't give us any experience for killing you. We are going to get a level up here though. That is going to be very, very nice to have happen for us. And I think we're not too far off our boss, are we either? 48 poison a turn here. We're healing up to near full HP now. Can we end our turn early? Oh, we can end our turn early. Funny. Okay. Alright, Charger. Charger's not bad. What is this? Ruby Rotator. Basically, we have to get +3 on use. Redirects charge. Ooh. So how do we do this? That's not a weapon. We need it adjacent to this, but we don't really care about the damage from this one. It is a legendary, however. On use heals. Sounds great. We'll take it. Let's see here. The only issue is now that we're going to have to start putting these up here. Can we rearrange this a little bit? Like, can that go there? Actually, can that go there? Why don't we move this along just one? It does mean that we get one less block from our defensive grid, but it also means that this fires multiple times the regen, then it comes back through and fires the regen 3 times plus our broken ring once. We pop this along here. This goes along here as well. We'll also go here. Heal ourselves a little bit. We could even do it in front of here. We obviously want the shield spirit on here somewhere. Bubble, really not going to be helping that much. We do have a second broken ring, not that useful either. We would love a ruby rotator. How do we make this possible? Could go like this, which also reduces the block that we get. Like this. We still have our heart ring, which we could lose at some point too if we wanted to. We pop this in here. Now that means that that gets extra damage as well, thanks to our ruby rotator. Or maybe we do it next to our ray gun, or maybe both. Maybe both. That's adjacent only. Always a tricky one there, huh? We obviously want this to be as far back as possible. I tell you what. Why don't we actually remove our broken ring? Why don't we pop this down here? That means that we can pop this here. That one even further across if we wanted to. What I'm thinking is that we fire it out here, then goes around here, triggers our Mason's tool. Actually, actually. Does that mean that we can then go back like this? Hang on 1 second here. We've got gold here. It fires around. We don't want our broken ring anymore, I don't think. Fire. It goes around. Extra damage here. Goes through here, gets 1 extra energy. Hits our bow. Extra energy hits our bow. Hits this. Hits back here. Fires back around the way that it came. And then at the very, very end, we add a ton of shield. So it's basically doubling the shield that we originally got. I think that's worth it. I think we'll always have the energy to do so. We get a lot of my first wand triggers along the way. Masonry tool means that we can now stack up our structures along this path here as well. We do have a broken ring, we don't really need it. We could go for another my first wand, unnecessary. In fact, do we even need our my first wand now? I don't think we do. I think we actually take that out, and I think we just put our broken ring in here now. Yeah, why bother? We can also put another structure here once it's done, so we can do here and here. Then afterwards we can put it up top as well there, and it's not interfering with our beam weapon too. Now don't forget your shield of spirit. It does mean that, oh actually now we go like this too. Now we go like this. So now it's basically exactly the same as it was, or no, we even do this one more here too. So we go like this, and then we go like this too. So we fire, it hits the shield, and then it hits this and our weapon again. I think that's actually a significant increase over what we had before, but there's only really one way to find that out, isn't it? And that's to give it a go. Give it the old color try and see how we fare. Now charger destroys charges. First charge is stored, second charge releases, twice the energy stored. First charge is stored. Does that just mean that one is destroyed and then it releases 2? I'm going to try it here. I'm going to try and see how this works. I have no idea how it works, but I'm going to try. Let's hope that doesn't ruin us here. So, we go for the one doing more damage. We heal, we remove poison, doesn't really matter. Let's just go through here. We do get this, of course, that's what we want. Now we do have to move this up to here soon, so that we can then start stacking them in the hair, of course. 3 energy, 4 energy. It destroyed it. Second charge releases... Oh no, we don't want the charger at all. Charger is horrible, no bueno. Let's use this. Let's just take this out. How much block are we getting from this? We're not getting any block really at all from here, are we? I'm going to pop it here. We are going to fire at you here. I know that it's now stored with like 3 energy, which will fire out 6. But I still don't think that's what we want. Look at that. That's much better damage without having this. We're doing enough damage and enough block there on each of our turns. Let's see how much block we put up. We start with 19, which is in part due to all of these structures, but also due to our right gauntlet. And we do 47 damage at the end, then we put up... How much block was that from our defensive grid? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Now... I like the idea of stacking these up even higher. Is there a way, or we could go something like this. Can't go out that far. Can we move our operation even higher up? Let's see, if we shot it, if we basically rearranged it so that we shot from the north, maybe we can. No, I don't think we can. I think this needs to be in the middle. Unless we then... No, I think we leave it for now. We will worry about that in a second. Okay, key is nice. Gold cleaver is interesting. Not good enough though. Dark Lady's potion, not good enough. Debuff potion, sounds fine. Okay, we keep going. We go to our rest sites here. We will just go for our max HP. We do have our little question mark area here. We do have a locked key area as well. The double battery. I don't think so. More reverser. We could go for reversers again, of course. Like we could go a reverser back here, which then fires it through here again. I'm honestly not opposed to that idea. We can get rid of our bandages now too. Ray gun's doing pretty good work. Let's see, if we go a little bit further, we go further. Actually, we can pop this up here now, can't we? We can pop this up here too. We then pop this here. We then go for our reverser back this way. Then goes through again. Fires the bow maybe once more time. Does that really make enough of a difference for us? I'm actually not too sure on that. Also, the downside to that, we need to keep these spaces free for these here. So we keep stacking these up here. We create another one of these in here. I don't know. Let's just try it. Let's see how we go. We might as well keep this as well, right? Why get rid of it? Now we go back to our key here. We see what's behind our chest or our locked door where our chest of valuables resides. We open this up. And what do we have in here? A rotator. Okay, a bomb arrow. Interesting. Maybe we just take our reroll. Pop that up there. Everything else. We'll take this for safekeeping in case we do want to change things on later on. What do we have at our merchant? Anything good? We do have our conduit. Adjacent and diagonal structures become conductive. Alright. That's quite worth it actually. I think we pop this up here. Now all of these are conductive. Means that we could pop our broken ring like here instead. Does it really matter? Both of them are 3 mana. Maybe we just keep going all the way across there. We'll figure it out later. We'll take another reroll item though. We are reducing the amount of poison that we're inflicting each turn on that area though. A little bit tricky. Maybe we get rid of this one here. We can sell that to you actually. Anything else that you want to buy? Actually, should I have done that before checking this? I forgot that that was a shop and not a free upgrade. Let's go into our forge here. Free slow poison to a weapon. I think we just stack up even more poison here, right? I know it's not huge. It's better than nothing. Now let's just go down to our next floor. We could spend hours upon hours upon hours here. We have 2 rerolls. We're at the Deep Cave final. I believe that we've got one more boss to fight after this area here. We do indeed. This is not the spiral boss. So we don't want to take it into a 3-parter that I don't think. So let's just speed it up here a wee bit. You have thorns. We're going to put up plenty of block here. Put another one of these down there. How much poison do you get stacked up to then? We then go back through that way again. We fire you once again, and we managed to do 77 now. So that reverse there was actually absolutely fantastic. A huge pickup. And now I believe we just finish you off. So we have 2 energy, 3 energy, 2 energy. We fire those for free. We then go back and use our final 2 shots on our bow there. Again, if we had extra poison arrows there, that'd be even better. What do we get? Adds 3 mana to connected mana network. Good. All weapons get +6 damage. Don't really care. We can re-roll it. Why don't we just re-roll twice and see if we get something even better? -2 to the mana cost of adjacent diagonal wands. Interesting. +1 to the energy cost of all weapons and bows. Bonus damage. We're not doing bonus damage. We are doing all armor. Let's re-roll once more. That one's not bad. But we don't really have a wand just yet. Okay, extra damage, not useful. Boom, no. If a charge exits your back out, it will decrease energy by 1 and turn around. Okay. I mean, is there a chance that it can even exit? Because it just keeps reversing, right? Over and over again. So I think that might actually also be quite useful. Useless, I should say. But that's fine. That's fine. We do have another rotator. We'll figure it out maybe with our next level up. We do have a chest of valuables. What do we have here? Another rotator. Amplifier. Adds 1 energy. Sure. Hell yeah, brother. So we're just getting free energy. It's going to keep firing past our bow every single time. Mana reverser. Adds 4 mana to connected mana network. Redirects charge. It costs 1 energy though. Okay, rather than our regular reverser. We could pop that something like here with all of these going too. We can't take it though because we took the amplifier. I think we just go for the amplifier. More poison stacking up sounds better to me. Seems good, man. Okay, we got a key. Take the key. We do have the wand, but it's not the wand that we want, and everything else is pretty mediocre. We then head down to our next floor, and that was a very easy boss fight. What was it, 2 shots to take him out? Our magma core. Not too bad here either. for our first enemy. Now, you don't give us any extra goodies there once you die, so I think we just fire it anyway. And again, our charger there, we're probably just going to look to get rid of our charger at some point in the very near future. Our ruby rotator has been good, but it's not really what we need either. How much energy do we have here? Oh, actually, I should have changed our reverser there for our mana one, shouldn't I? That would have been the way to go. We somehow killed both here. Wasn't paying attention to that whatsoever. How are we doing that? We apply the poison. Oh, we're doing damage thanks to our ray gun. There we go. Okay, and then we're going back and applying even more poison. Oh, wow. What a turn. What a turn this is turning into here. We get a whole bunch of items. We get another brick. Brick by boring brick. Screw it. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? We're going full brick meta now. Now, we're going to pop this here. We're going to pop this here. We're going to pop this. I feel like the broken ring is still useful, but we can find better things to do with our mana now. But actually, we'll pop it here. That way it still gets used a couple times once it gets to this point. And we're still adding more and more bricks here. And this is getting a whole bunch of extra block per turn. Now, you do have a curse coming in. So why don't we use our core this way? Pop our brick down here. We've got 29 block to start with here. Now, of course, we are applying far less poison due to having far less open spaces next to it. Is it going to be enough to make a difference here? We still take you out? Oh, come on. 2 HP. Okay. We'll skip it for 10 damage, but now we have to remember that we can't actually regenerate HP on this one. Do we do more damage here? I think we do the same amount of damage, don't we? Is that still in the way? Unless, no, you know what? We use our microchip, we take this out. Now we do enough damage with our poison arrow. We don't end our turn, that's foolish. I believe this should be enough to make a difference here. It is indeed, there we go. Quite a big difference actually, because the fact that we're firing this bow so frequently there makes it pretty huge there towards the end. Add 6 block. You do have a large mana stone, that's obviously an upgrade on what we had beforehand. What do we have? Do we have any shops nearby? Nope. Not at all. Moves poison from south. Liquid armor, I mean we might as well play it once, right? Do we do our amplifier somewhere else? We could amplify down the middle. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Gotta be careful about how we play this now. So currently we're firing it and it goes up this way. Maybe we change it so that it goes this way instead. Does that change anything? It still has the same effect. We just have to pop this here now. Actually, we can change this. Is it always that way? Reach space to the left. It's always the left, and it's heavy as well, isn't it? Well, heavy means that it can still go here. 7 block, still not horrible. Put some extra mana items around here. So, how does that work? It fires here, it goes around here. Oh, that means that it's not. That means that we go down like this. We pop all of these tools up here on the top. The reverses charge here again, but if we do add something here, it's going to bring this one up, so it's not going to reverse any longer. Unless we pop our reverser here so it doesn't go quite as far. I think that's still fine. Let's see, we fire it from here, it goes around here, around here. If we have something that activates this, that'd be quite nice because we have quite a bit of mana. It then activates our masonry tools, we can stack up more bricks around here. It then goes through both of our amplifiers to get lots of energy, more energy here as well. Oh, we have a brick over here too, lovely. It then fires through this way. The issue is our poison arrow. Where do we place our poison arrow to get the most poison being applied? Because currently we're losing a whole bunch there. That is actually a massive concern for us. That is a huge concern. Oh, am I messing with a good thing here? I think I might be. Why don't we go for our liquid liquid block over there, because it will be used before we apply another masonry tool over here. I think we try it like this, but I also feel like this might be quite a downgrade. Let's go to a question mark. Spin. Rocket silo. Creates a rocket in this column. Charger, we don't care for our charger. Flame axe. Our piggy bank. I'm not going to worry about any of that. We do have a key to be used up top there. Adds 2 block, adds 1 haste to a shield. 2 block to armor. 2 burn to a weapon. We're not going for burn, we're going for poison. Thank you though. We'll unlock the door, use our key, give ourselves 1 item of space there. Slot available. We do have a reroll here as well. We'll take the reroll. Yeah, we'll take the reroll. We'll go to our next combat and we will see how this fares. I think it is going to be a downgrade. I think it might not be that great. But our ray gun there will work quite nicely there. Kill the enemy. Get some block out of this as well. We will go for you, screw it. Pop this into our newly opened slot here. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And now it goes back through to our middle area here. We get 100 block. And we just keep firing our bow. We are doing far, far less poison though, and I think that's going to be pretty bad for us long term. In fact, you're going to be gaining rage so slow that it doesn't really matter anyway. We have to really consider if structure is the way to go. We're obviously getting a lot of block per turn here. But at what cost? At far less killing power there. We were adding like 80 poison to an enemy beforehand. Now we're doing 20? No, we did less because the other guy was taking all of it there. I think it's going to be alleviated there once we do get a chance to reorganize our inventory a wee bit. But it's still very, very tricky. I'm sure you're all screaming at your monitor, you know, just change it this way, it's going to be so easy to do. I do not have the brain power for that just yet, especially not with this character. We are nowhere near a level up just yet, so we can't rely on that. We do have upgrade here. Why don't we remove our right gauntlet? We're going to remove our rotator might actually be quite useful. We're going to remove our charger. Let's try and rearrange things now, shall we? Switcher is not going to be that useful. Microchip we want to keep in case we need to do it later. Reverser is good. I think we have to do it like this again. So, with that in mind, how do we do it? Where do we fire it from to start with? We want to fire it from the middle and then go like this. Okay, stop doing that please. Go like this and like this. You now go here. We still have the reverser here. I wonder what happens if we do it like this. Let's see, if it goes through here, does it just get blocked here? No, it still goes through, it only reverses it down that path. But what we do need to do is go like this. So let's test it again here. Oh, that's happening a lot. That's happening a lot there, I like it. Now, we have that up the top here. We can then back this up a wee bit. Let's see here, we can pop this up here. We can pop this down here. The core is working there. We could actually pop our right gauntlet here as well, so now we get even more. And all of a sudden, I think we're back in this. Is it worth a conduit here? Is it doing anything? It does make adjacent and diagonal structures become conductive, so not all of them are conductive anyway. I think we remove it for more poison. I think we keep this area as clear can be. We actually will re-roll these items too. Do we get anything useful? Not really. Not really at all. I think we ignore that. Maybe we just keep this because it's rare and it can be sold for a bit. This is rare as well. Maybe we keep it instead of this. Because the mana again has not really been that useful. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Okay, no, we won't keep it. We do have more bricks around here, though. Do we want more bricks? Are bricks useful? Hard to say. Could go something like that. We are getting far less block now. Maybe we just go like this for now. See how that works. We're still getting far more poison per shot. And I think that's well worth it. Now, fire you off. What happens if I do put it here? Just switch it out with another one. Okay. Well, that's fine then. We probably get rid of our not our amplifier, our masonry tool now. We got some really good use out of it. Still going here. You are deceased. Now, you are no longer protected from that, and I believe if we attack you now, again, ranged attacks do not take damage here from this, only if it's melee damage. You think you're going to run out of energy, and then it just keeps on going. Almost gotcha. So these turns really are playing themselves now. That's for sure. Which floor are we up to? We've still got quite a bit of the game here left to go, don't we? I think we might actually have to do another break here, as we can see. We're just taking a little bit too long to go through these floors here. You have another electric wand. On you, deals 7 damage. Not horrible. Not horrible, but I don't think it's going to fit in too nicely to our current situation. Unless we were to pop it like here, perchance. Extra damage. Does that mean that it fires when it hits this? I don't actually know. We're going to try this out. We are going to try this out. We're going to throw this out there as well. We're going to see how this works. Now that does mean less poison damage once again. But I think I'm okay with that. Everything else is kind of mediocre. I'm going to leave that as is. We're going to finish choosing. We're going to continue onwards. We're going to go to the next question mark. What are you trading? Get a rarer item of the same type. Okay, what do we not care about here? Electric ring is interesting. Why don't we get the masonry tools out here? Let's see what he gives us. There is our rocket. I don't think we want rockets there. Funny, but no. We go up here and we'll just finish off this floor and then we'll decide what to do, shall we? Now, we have to target you in the front here. So we deal 7 damage whenever it passes through here. I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one again. It's not like I've been doing this for the past hour or so. Okay, so the mana does not work like that on that one. We do take you out though. Now the poison does mean damage through our health, does it not? At the end of the turn? Yes, it does. So if we can take you out, that would be quite nice. I feel like there's a better way that we could be using our electric wand here too. Okay, we do have you defeated here. Very nice. And that means that we will kill you next turn. We did take some damage though, so actually getting our regen wand might be the way to go again. We've killed you now, we don't really need to do anything else here. Let's just end our turn. We gotcha. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, because maybe we could kill you without taking damage from poison. Hindsight is 2020. Now, again, I think we just take out the bricks here. Go like this. Maybe we just keep a brick situation like that, honestly. Maybe just fire another battery off. Poison. Yeah, we're changing it up here a wee bit. Go here. What do we get here? What is a repeat? It can be used one time each turn. Destroys charges, creates a new 1 energy charge for each energy the charge held. Interesting. Double battery, reverser, rotator. Do we care about any of this? Does it make a difference? Maybe we again just take a rotator for later on in case we do need it. But I think other than that, we're absolutely fine. We'll head across here. We don't have a key just yet, do we? So we don't want to do that. We'll go for you in the back here. Alright, you can just see the sheer insanity of the amount of items being used here. It just keeps on going, just never ends. Alright, back it goes. Do we get to kill you off? Not quite, it stops just before our electrical wand would do the damage. That's 105 poison added though. Now, I am feeling like, as we do want to go for you next, swapping out our electric wand for that basic regen wand would be a nice pickup. I care more about regen here, as regen or lack thereof and poison that they're inflicting is going to be the downside or the downfall of our character here, that's for sure. So we have to bear that in mind. As we can see, we are slowly getting chunked away, or chipped away, our HP. We almost take you out with our electric wand here. Again, getting more arrows would also be quite nice. Projectile, dart, I'll take it. Battery, extra mana. Orc Axe. For each adjacent item, it gets +1 damage on kill, creates a gold, on use deals 4 damage. Not really good enough. I think we finished choosing. Now again, we could always swap this out here if we do get a better build with some other items. Short arrow, not really what we're going for. I think we ignore that. And I don't think there's anything else that we really wanted here, was there? So we go down to our next floor. Do we have our boss fight? What are we up to? Are we up to part 2 of 3? I'll tell you what there, folks, we are going to have to leave that one there. We will finish this off, I promise, in our next episode. Hey, thank you all very much for tuning in there. Greatly appreciated. If you did enjoy the episode, please do consider dropping a like and a subscription. Check us out on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/Sandoya. You've been fantastic. I've been Sandoya. Hope to catch you next time. Bye for now there, team. See ya.